the right also. Do you know why we don't want to get too close to the right also in the middle of the lane?
No, last week Fred said I'd end up in the middle of the road.
Yeah,
Am I
because
hitting oncoming vehicle?
yes, you confuse people, blah, everything. So we want to maintain that position. So that position to follow the car brand last week is the same you are going to use today. You can transfer that scale to today. Do you understand it now?
What were you saying about the mirrors?
The mirror really, really good. You check the mirror before you signal.
Yeah, check the middle and left.
Middle and left before you signal. Yeah.
Yeah.
So where were you checking it for?
Oh, to see what was behind me.
Okay, good. If actually a quick question, let's assume somebody was actually tailgating you, following you really close. What do you think you should do?
Indicate earlier.
Okay, you are passing that message. Then what about your left door mirror? What were you checking for?
Oh, I was checking for bicycles.
Bicycle. Let's assume there was a bicycle on the pavement or very close to you on the road.
I wouldn't turn.
Why?
I'd hit him.
You will. Okay. I'll be frightened. You cancel your indicator. That will be F. Go. So it's the same thing for approaching junction to turn left. You can transfer those keys to what we are doing today.
Oh.
Do you understand it now?
Right.
Good. So let's see what we can do again on to the road now. So let's move up. We are still okay. Nobody behind us. Good. Let's move up.
And take the next turning to the right.
Next turning onto the right. New road.
Oh yeah.
Good. Good. So what mirror will you be checking now?
Middle and right.
What are you checking for?
This is the speed of bicycle.
Check it, please. Check it.
Oh yeah.
You're right. You're right now. Good. Okay. Indicator. Good. So when will you be turning up? Steer towards me a bit. Steer towards me. Straighten your wheel. Turning. Do you realize you just caught the corner there?
No.
You did. You did. Okay. Do you want to pull over in front of that green car on the left, please?
What there?
In front on the left. We don't want to double park. Let's make it safe and legal. We talk quickly on that right corner, please. Yeah, please. You did. What is your normal road position on the road? On the road, your normal driving position.
Fred said I should drive about a metre from the curb.
On the left side.
Yeah.
Yeah. You turn into that road, occupying the right lane.
I didn't notice.
Yeah. Okay. No problem.
I've never done it before, have I?
Okay. Do you know the danger of doing that? You turn.
You get around a lot quicker.
Okay, you get around a lot quicker, but we don't want to do that. Let's assume there was a car trying to come out of that road, emerging out of that road. What do you think when you were turning into his lane? What do you think could have happened?
He'd have to stop and let me go.
Well, if it's a good driver, normally that's what you should do. Because you've made a mistake doesn't mean you should also capitalize on that. But let's assume he didn't stop.
I should have done a bit of studying about this before I came for this lesson today, shouldn't I?
Well, no problem. But let's assume he didn't stop. We could have had a head-on collision. That could have been an accident. Do you understand it?
Yeah.
So we don't want to turn early. We don't want to do that. And at the same time, it doesn't matter. That doesn't mean we should turn a bit too late.
Could you help me on the next one?
I will help you on the next one. Let's do it.
Shall I drive on?
Please. Okay. Very good turning. I actually think you should wait for the ladder. As you come through it, yep. Good.
And turning right.
We are turning right. Good. So Tony, how did you judge your right turning here on a match here that you've just done it? Because it's very good.
Oh, I can't remember now.
You can't remember?
Yeah, I just done it.
You just done it. Okay, no problem. It's a very good judge. What you've used there to judge is very good. But I can say you said you didn't know. But let's get on to the next right turn, then I'll help you with it.
Is that a turning there?
Yeah, it does a turn to the left.
And turning right.
We are turning right. So
Middle.
come. Okay, your signal, please. Okay, come off your gas. Okay, now stop gently here, please.
I've stopped.
Okay, so prepare your car, please. Nobody behind us. You're under my control. Do you want to use the handbrake, please? Please. Now, what we are doing, see, we want to, let's see what this guy is doing. Okay, he's turning left. We should be okay. Nobody behind, nobody. We should be okay. Now, I want to give you a reference point where you should be turning from. From this place, I think it's okay. Look at your door mirror. Your door mirror.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where exactly is it in relation to the road we are turning into? Is it sort of in the middle?
No, right there.
In the middle. So that is exactly. It's because the road wasn't painted, wasn't lined up.
No,
Well, I did.
it's in line there.
Where?
Nearly
Yeah.
in line, but a couple of inches away from the right-hand curb.
Okay, then we are not in the right position yet. Let's see. Let's see what this guy is doing. Okay. Do you want to move forward? I will tell you where to stop.
All
Move
right.
forward. Stop there, please.
All
Good. So where is it now?
What?
Your right door mirror
On the door.
on the door.
Yeah.
Your right door mirror in relation to the new road. Wait, let's assume this. Okay, this guy is going. So in relation to the new road, your right door mirror.
Oh,
where is
right.
it?
When you ask it like that, I understand.
Yeah, in relation to the new
It
road.
looks like it lines up roughly in the middle of the road.
Yes, that's exactly what we want to do. We want to keep that right door mirror in the middle of the new road we are turning into. Wherever you keep it in that space, if you turn now, you won't be turning too early, you won't be turning too late.
No.
You'll be going into your space of the road, which is left of your road.
No.
Do you want to do that now, please? Okay, but before you move, do you want to check your mirror again, please? In case
Is it okay to sit here while these cars are going past us?
No, it's not okay.
Would you like me to tell you when they're coming up behind us?
No. I'm telling you, that was why I said quickly before we turn, you should check your mirror again. Things happen quickly. Yeah. So new road.
Oh yeah, numerous.
Okay. So and what are you checking for in those mirrors?
I'll see who's followed me.
Okay. If actually somebody is actually following you really close, what will you do?
Drive faster to get away from them.
No.
And turning left.
And turning left. Okay. While we are waiting to see what this guy is doing.
I know what he's doing. He's got reversing lights on.
Yeah.
I learned that on my first lesson.
Okay, good. So you just said you drive fast if somebody is getting really close to you behind when we turn to the new road. No, you don't have to do that, Tony. If you drive fast, then it will continue to drive fast. It will still continue to follow you. The more you drive fast, the more it will do. What you need to do is drive slowly. Off the gas, reduce your speed. Are you listening to me?
No, I'm just wondering why this learner driver is not coming back.
I think he's doing some...
Should I go past him?
I think it's okay now. Do you want to check your mirrors and go past him, please?
Just worried about somebody turning into the road. Oh, he's moving now.
He's moving now. Okay, check your mirrors again. Let's go. He stopped.
Turning left.
We're turning left, please. So, as I was saying, when you get onto the new road, okay,
And turning left.
we are turning left, please. So, all these kids, your mirror, your signal, following the cab right now. Don't forget, we are going to transfer everything into our junction. So, you said you increase your speed when somebody was actually following you to. Can you see any junction around here at all? Yeah, even there's one to your right, yeah?
And turning left.
We are turning left. Good. So I don't want to... Okay. What about your signal?
Oh yeah.
Good. So how do you deal with it? Come off the clutch, come off the clutch, come off the clutch. Come off the clutch. Come off the clutch. Okay. Tony, do you want to... Okay, probably we don't want to stop at this junction. In between those cars or in I think in front will be better. We don't want to park opposite the junction. Do you want to pull up on the left, please, where we quickly talk on something just happened? I think I need to explain some stuff to you there, please. Down.
I do something wrong?
Not really. Never mind. You will be okay. Except, I mean, I know it's a mistake you're doing. You didn't do it intentionally. You had your left foot on the clutch while you were about to approach that junction, following the car brand.
All right.
Yeah. Have you heard of that word coasting?
I think Fred mentioned it last week.
Okay, that was exactly what you were doing. What does that mean? What did Fred told you about it?
He said it could make the car speed up or lose engine braking or something.
Okay. So let's assume, as you've done it, let's assume I didn't tell you to quickly come off the clutch. The car will speed up, and as you said, you lose engine braking, and you do that, you will lose the control of the car. So let's assume there was a pedestrian or cyclist at that junction as we were turning into it. Will you be able to control the car to stop, not to hit him, not to hit little Johnny? Let's assume little Johnny was running across.
I'll probably struggle.
So we don't want to clutch down through the bend. We don't want to coast, so that we have good control of the car.
Yeah, I noticed when I read the engine, it wasn't going anywhere.
Yeah, that's it. That's because you had your clutch down. That was why. So next time when we get onto the junction now, what do you think? Where will you keep your clutch?
Can you just remind me?
Okay.
Yeah.
No problem. So let's get on now. Let's get back to the road and see what we can do. Okay, good. Nobody to signal to. So everything was okay except that, to be honest, your mirror, your signal, following the car brands, your position, everything was okay. Even the speed was okay except that.
Take the second on the left, this being the first.
Okay, do you want to take the second on the left? This being on the left. Good. Go by yourself. Good. So clutch up, clutch up, clutch up,
Yeah.
clutch up, clutch up, clutch up. So now, did you see your speed going around that bend? Did you see that your speed was really
That corner?
okay? Hey, good. Going around that
Turning
bend.
left.
Yeah. So and turning left. Okay. You didn't check your left? Okay.
I did.
Okay.
I did.
Okay. Do you want to follow it around? Let's pull up in front of this place. Pull up here. Let's quickly talk. Also, you still need to talk.
I did check my mirrors.
You check. No problem. You check. No problem. There's what we call effective use of mirrors, effective use of signal. There's no point using signal or using mirror if it's not effective. What is the routine of checking your mirror? Do you know?
Move my head. Left and
Left,
mirror and middle and left.
middle, and left. And what actually are you checking for in the middle?
Distance, speed.
What actually are you checking for in the left?
Bicycles.
Okay. After, if it's okay, you pop up the signal. What you were doing it, you are not doing it in the right sequence. You check the middle,
Yeah.
you pop up the signal, then you check the left. Things might have changed. Things happen quickly. You have to check the two, make sure they are okay before you use your signal. Do you understand it now?
Sorry, yeah.
No, don't worry. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. I know you didn't do it intentionally. So that's effective use of mirror and signal.
Oh, but yeah.
There's a routine and there's a time for the two.
Yeah.
Do you understand it now?
Yeah.
So let's get onto the road now and see what we can do. Good. So we'll be looking for those junctions both to the left and to the
turning
right. We are turning right at the end of the road, please. Good mirrors check there, good signal. You can use the same system for your junctions.
Yeah, mirror,
Yeah.
then signal.
You can use it for your junction. Do you understand it now?
Yeah.
Good. Turn.
And turning right.
And we are turning right, please. Good.
And turning left.
And we're turning left. Your gear, change it down to 2, please. Change it down to 2, please. Gear to 2. Good. Good. Tony, do you think this junction will be okay for you to approach it in gear 3?
I was going to change in the 2.
Where you have to, okay, roughly, what is the distance between you and the junction between the time you have to change your gear? As at that time,
Enough time to get the clutch up and my hand back in the wheel, I suppose.
well, as at that time, you should have changed it to 2. If you approach that junction with gear 3, you will have proper control of the car.
Oh,
You might even stall.
I was going to go to 2.
Well, it'll be too late. You don't have to change the gear at the junction. You
No,
have
we're
to
gonna turn right.
We are turning right, please. You have to do it before the junction, roughly 1.5 car length to 2 length before you get to the junction, not at the junction. Do you understand it now? Please. You change it before, then hands up, clutch up before you get to the junction. Do you understand? You don't want to have your clutch down, you're changing your gear, everything at the junction. You must do it
right.
before. We are turning right, please. Good. 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 Stay towards me, stay towards me. Stay towards me. Park, straighten it. So what do you want? Okay, no problem. Change your gear, please. Tony, change your gear. Change your gear to 2. 2, please. Okay, I'm pull up after this junction. On the left, please. Okay. Yeah, well, a bit of mix up there. I should have talked on the gear straight away there. So that was why we had 2 problems there. We had 2 problems there. We should have solved the gear. To be honest, the gear should not even happen at all because it happened before and we've spoken on it that it should be 2. So I should have asked you to drop your gear down to 2 in that junction because 3 will not be okay. But most importantly, before we go back onto the gear, what is your normal position for turning right? Can you remember?
Last week it was going near the center line in the middle.
Yes. It's the same thing today. That center line. We can use that reference point, that same position, also today to turn right. Do you know the danger in going over that line to the other side? Do you know the danger?
Oh, I think Fred said last week somebody could hit me.
Good. Oncoming traffic because you're already in their way. Do you understand it now? So it's better to be on your side, as safe as possible, as close as possible to that center line.
Will not be safer to keep to the left.
No. If you keep to the left and you are turning to the right, people will not know that is misleading. Your position also can be a way of signal.
Oh.
So if you are turning right, if you keep to the left, people behind you will definitely not know that you are planning to turn right. Do you understand it? Right. They might think you are going straight or you are turning left. So you can't keep to the left when you are turning to the right. Just left of that center line. Because your position also is a signal. Do you understand it?
What was wrong with the gear?
Yeah. Now, number 2, apart from that should be okay now. Number 2, the gear. What gear do you think should be appropriate for your junctions? Either right or left? What gear can you think of it? When you were doing your imagine last week, what gear were you approaching the junction to match to the left or to the right? What gear?
Depending on speed I was going.
Depend on the speed and also depend on the type of junction, what you can see. Do you know?
Yeah, I didn't think it mattered too much.
Okay, it matters because you won't have control of the car. Look at what happened at that junction is because you had the gear in 3. That was why you should have changed the gear straight away down to 2 and off the clutch.
I was off the clutch, yeah.
Yeah, but the gear was in 3. That was why you didn't have the control of the car.
I felt in control.
You could have stalled, you know.
Oh, I don't stall.
You didn't want to stall.
No.
You don't want that. So the best way at that junction is 2 or probably 1 if it's a closed junction that we can't see at all.
Oh, right.
Do you understand?
I'm going to put that to practice, should I?
Yes, please.
Sorry.
Let's do that. No. Don't mind. Don't worry.
I didn't know it would stall.
Don't worry. No, man. I know you're not doing this intentionally. I mean, I know you are not doing it intentionally.
No, I did it intentionally. I'd be wasting my £38 an hour you're charging me, wouldn't
I wish. That's it. So Tony, we'll be looking
And
for
we're going to
those.
turn right, please.
We are going to turn right, please. Okay. Good. So look at your position now. Just left of that center line.
Yeah.
That is the same position you will use. Do you understand it? That is the same position you will use when turning right. It's the same thing. You can use that. And why are you staying in that position? Why? Do you want to tell me why do you have to keep this position?
Well, if we go any further over, and a fire engine comes around the corner, he won't be able to turn in.
Okay, good,
If I stay any further over there, people are going to get confused.
good. They might think you are turning to the left. So it's the same thing. Do you want to transfer that skill into junction turning right
I'm
today?
just trying to figure out how I judged it, or am I just guessing it?
No, you just stay, you won't guess it. You stay just left of the center line.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how I figured it, how I worked it out there.
I don't understand that.
Well, how did I judge it?
I-
I'm trying to remember how I judged it last week.
No, yeah, we said that earlier. Okay, no problem. I can remind you. You have to make sure you are,
Oh, well,
okay.
just ask me.
Okay. So, Tony, do you want to tell me how did you judge it,
You
please?
see that white line over there, down the centre of the road?
Yeah?
I get that to cut in just roughly in the corner of that windscreen.
Yep. So it's the same thing.
All right.
Yes, it's the same thing. You can use that point, that same
that's
reference
it.
point today.
That's handy,
So is that okay?
yeah.
Okay, now let's go. Nobody behind us. So let's go.
Ooh.
It's turning. Wait. Okay.
Would it be best if I looked before I go?
Yes, please.
All right,
Do you want to do it?
Yeah, 'cause I wasn't-
Everywhere.
Yeah, I was looking last week.
Yes, everywhere. The extra road.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
Good.
I thought you got. I thought you
Everywhere.
wanted. I thought you wanted me to go in front of that motorbike in that car.
No. 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 So new road.
Sorry.
New road.
It is a new road, yeah.
Yeah. Good.
And turning right.
And we are turning right at the end of the road, please.
Is that position
So
okay?
look at this position. Yes. Look at
Yeah.
this position now.
Yeah.
So how did you judge it?
I got the centre line roughly in the corner of that window.
Good.
I can see it's there in the door mirror.
Okay, good. So that is the same thing you can use for your junction turning right. You can transfer the same scale. Do you understand it now?
I think so.
Yeah. Let's give him. Okay. Good observation. Good. Good. So now, I mean, you can see you are in the left of the road, your side of the road, and that is exactly what we want
We're
to
going to
do.
take the next turning to the right, please.
We're taking the next turning to the right place. Good. So, good. Your indicator
Oh, we don't need to indicate. There's nobody around.
to
is
the
there?
right. It doesn't matter. It's a junction. You have to.
Alright.
And what's your position? Good.
There.
Good. So how did you judge when you are going to turn?
Here.
Okay. So is it safe to turn now?
Yeah.
Good.
And turning right.
And we are turning right.